What's up, y'all? It's your girl Queen P, and I am back with another video. How are y'all? Today we are going to talk about if trucking is worth it or not. Without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. You guys, so this is a tough question to answer, and I'm gonna give it from different perspectives and tell you why I feel like it's like not a one-way answer. Okay, so first of all, trucking is an industry that is not for everybody. And I know my loyal freaking subscribers, I tell you guys this all the time. Hold on. Before I go any further, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn the notifications on. Like, I've never been this kind of YouTuber to tell you guys to do this. I feel like, if you feel the vibe, you guys will do that anyway. But I feel like I have to start saying it because sometimes y'all may get lost in my videos, or you may be watching it and just, forget to do it. So I want to tell you guys, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, turn the notifications on so you can know when I'm dropping a video. I feel like so many of my subscribers do not catch my videos because y'all do not have my notifications on. And why would you do that? Why? Come on now. Let's get on top of that. Anyways, so like I said, trucking is not for everybody. Okay? So what you feel is worth it may not, feel worth it to somebody else. So that's why I always say, be the master of your own destiny. Okay, don't let anybody tell you or detour you from what you want to do, because just because you like it doesn't mean they are going to, so of course I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, I wouldn't want to be in trucking, I don't want to do that, blah 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 blah. That has nothing to do with me, so I really don't pay attention to those types of conversations, you know what I'm saying? This video goes hand in hand with my negativity in trucking video, but this one is totally different because I'm telling you from my perspective if it's worth it or not. And I'm going to tell you off of rip, absolutely. First of all, when you get your CDLs, you're definitely making a great investment. No matter if you're in the truck, no matter if you're a dispatcher, no matter if you're a freight broker, blah, 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 right? Because once you hold that CDL, you are set for the rest of your life. Like, if you ever need to fall back on something, trucking is something you can fall back on. Trucking is a career, first of all. So this is not something that you have to worry about ever losing unless you lose it on your own, by doing drinking while driving or too many tickets, whatever. This is your destiny. You have to protect your CDL with your life, because this is literally one career that you can always jump in and jump out. So you could use trucking to your advantage in so many different ways, guys. Like, people always think you have to just be driving the semi-truck. No, you don't. You could literally get your CDL. You could literally start your own company. You could literally have people driving for you, And let me talk about that part just a little bit. If you find good drivers to work for your company, right? Please, by all means, treat these people very well. And I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being so serious. Like, treat them people like your life depends on it, because it's really not about you. When you start any company, it's not about you. It's about the customer. It's about the people that work for you, because if they're happy with you, they're never going to leave you. I can promise you that. I can guarantee you that. So if anybody else does not agree, please leave your comment and let me know, and let me know how that works out for you. Because when you have great drivers, you have to treat them great. It is so hard to find good drivers, guys. It's a lot of people with their CDL, of course. Yes, we all know this, but are they good drivers? Do they follow the rules? Not even following the rules, because in trucking, you're kind of like on your own, but your company's guidelines and all of that, but it's really all up to you. No one's tracking your every move in the semi-truck. You're literally working for yourself. That's what it feels like. A lot of people that are in trucking love trucking because it doesn't feel like a job. Like, no one's hovering over your head, wondering what you're doing all day, or why you stop here, or why you go there. It's literally up to you. You trip plan your day every day out on that road. So if you want to stop at the mall, or you want to go to a restaurant and meet up with so-and-so, you have the ability to do that, right? Trucking literally is up to you once you get your license, and once you get out of the training in the first year or second year of you know, being a truck driver. I know the first year seems pretty rough to guys or women because, you know, you might not be getting paid as good when you first get in the game. And I want you guys to understand that you can't really expect to get paid good when you first starting out, right? You have to understand this. These are 18-wheelers. You're driving these big semi trucks with a long trailer, right? You have to build up that trust. So once you get in your second, third year, any year after your second year, I'm telling you, it's like science to you. You know that for the rest of your life. You're great for the rest of your life in trucking as long as you treat it like your baby. As long as you treat trucking like your baby, you will be fine. And a lot of people don't have the same perspective about trucking. Some people don't think it's worth it. Some people, they despise people who are truck drivers, or, try to tell them that it isn't worth it. And you can't let anybody dictate that for you. As I say, I'm all by myself, right? I don't have any children. For me, trucking is wonderful. No matter what I'm doing, no matter what amount of money I'm making, it's not going to be bad for me because I just have myself. And, of course I do for others and all of that other stuff, but I don't have big responsibilities or liabilities. So for me, it's great. I know how to manage my money. I've always been great at managing my money. So you have to look at trucking in a perspective for yourself, okay? Because there are so many great benefits to being a truck driver, to me. When you're a person that doesn't like people telling you what to do all day, you don't like being in one spot all day, or, you just want that feeling of not being hovered over inside of a building all day, trucking may be an answer for you. Of course we're driving and we're sitting, the same spot for periods of time, or if you're over the road, it's going to feel like that. You're in the truck all the time. And, that's why you stop, get out, walk around, be free, go sightseeing and you can do a lot of things in trucking. It's what you really make it. You can't listen to somebody who be cooped up in the truck all day and they don't get out the truck. They don't go view things. They don't, take the time out to exercise their mind outside of just driving. You can't listen to those people. Those people are complacent just being in the seats. That's why I say, it's what you make it. I can't stress that enough. Get up, start your day earlier, a little earlier. Don't get up right at the time where it's time for you to go, check in or drive the rest of the way to, drop off the trailer. Get up a little earlier, spend time with yourself, cook you some food, make some content, do what you like to do. Nothing is hovering over you. Nothing is holding you back. It's really only our mentality, guys. And the more that I realize that, the more happy I am with my life, the more I'm happy, just period, because we really are the dictators of our life. I think I told you guys this in my seafood video that trucking is here to stay. Entrepreneur or not, I'm an entrepreneur, of course, but trucking is part of my entrepreneurship forever. It's always going to be tied to me in some way because literally this is the only job I've had that did not feel like a job. When I get behind the seat, I'm outside. You're literally out in nature all day. You're outside. You can see what people are doing. It's always something new every day in trucking. It's always something. You always catching something crazy going on the road, or just something that you never would have thought you would have seen for that day. It's just every day is totally different from yesterday or the day before. So it's really what you make it. And I just want to say, for people trying to get into trucking, don't get into it for the money as well. Because I know we so happen to want to do everything and we only want to do it if the money is good. But sometimes the money don't start off as being good. And then when you find your way, like I said, after that, after you done had your 2 years in, some people require you to have 5 years to be at their job, but they pay good. So it's kind of like, you just got to sit back and enjoy the journey in trucking. If you're not, if you don't want to do that, then yeah, don't be a truck driver at all. Because you have to have patience in this business. And first of all, like I always say, when you're first coming into trucking, your only due diligence is to learn how to control that truck. Literally, that's why I don't really think people, when you first come in, I don't think you should, go right to being a local truck driver. You're not going to get the same experience if you just go straight to local. And I say that because over the road gives you so much patience. It teaches you patience. It teaches you how to handle that truck in so many different aspects. Literally, guys, over the road, you will find some of the craziest docks. And you'll be like, now, why is this a dock? How did y'all even make this a place where truck drivers should even be? Like, some of those docks be that tight. Some of them docks be that crazy. And once you get through all of that, local is like a no-brainer for you, okay? And I'm not saying that some places in local are not crazy as well, but I feel like over the road just teaches you so much. Like, even if you don't want to do it, it really does teach you so much. And you feel like a veteran when you start doing local, because there's nothing that can really bother you at all, because you took the proper precautions and went over the road first. So the reasons why I think trucking is worth it. For one, the license, okay? It's not about if you don't want to be a truck driver, just still get the license. There's so much things you could do with your CDL, guys. The money gets better as the years go by, I'm trying to tell you. So it's all up to you as well. You control how much money you make. So yeah, that is really up to you. You don't have to worry about settling. You don't. There's jobs everywhere. And I also feel like once you find a great job, some of these truck drivers have found great jobs and they're not going nowhere. You know, they wouldn't be in trucking if they, you know, didn't know the sauce. They know the sauce and they know how to play it. So that's why I say you come in the game, act like a rookie so you can soak up the game, and then, you know, everything else will be written for you. You literally get to be outside all the time. That's number 4. You literally get to be outside all the time. So you're not cooped up in a building. You don't have to worry about being around people if you don't want to be around people. You don't have to talk to nobody if you don't want to talk to nobody. You know, all you're doing is just driving and dropping loads off. Like, it's the easiest thing in the world. You can listen to any of the music you want to listen to. Number 5, you could literally blast the music all day. You could literally, your personality could be on all day. You don't have to cover up nothing. You could literally be yourself because you're by yourself. Number 6, because you're just free. You know, a lot of people don't like being told what to do, so a lot of people should consider trucking. You know, you should consider something that doesn't feel like a job. That's number 7. It does not feel like a job to me at all. It never did. It never does. Like, it's all up to you. You can literally be outside playing around all day. Fresh air will literally air out everything you're feeling. Like, when people be having bad vibes or energy, sometimes people just need to be outside. Okay, you just need to go outside. You can literally go outside whenever you want to. You can take breaks when you feel like it. And, you know, you just have the opportunity to better your life. You have the opportunity to do that in trucking. There is no job like trucking. There's no job I know that you can just pick up in it and just, you know, go and start making a living for your family or just bettering your own life. So, like I said, when you talk about is trucking worth it, answer the question in your own perspective. Get to know it. Do trucking. If you don't like it, get out of it. That's simple. Don't stay where you're not happy. That's it. That's all I got for y'all. So is it worth it to me? Absolutely. Absolutely. Being an owner-operator, you can make so much good money. But a lot of people have the wrong mentality when being the owner-operator. They feel like, oh, you know, I make this much money this week. I make $12,000 this week. I could just blow it. I'll make it back. Don't be that truck driver. Always manage your money right, and you will have a different perspective, okay? Money management is very important in trucking. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And like I always say, I will always try to bring you the best content, but I will always be my what? Myself. All day, every day, all day, hey. Bye.